goodbye to work for the next 3 days. And we're off to Tianu. Tianau? I think it's Tianau. I just got a coffee and something to eat, and we're headed to Tianu. Let's go, baby!
The first and most important stop on any road trip is the one where you purchase the snacks. It's a big day tomorrow, so I wanted to be prepared. I grabbed some Ritz, the elite salty cracker, can't go wrong with cheesy bread and some fresh strawberries, and of course, no day is complete without a sweet treat. Whittaker's chocolate is top tier, and I'm not just saying that because I'm in New Zealand. Came out to a modest $17.80, and I am set for tomorrow.
Please select your payment method.
So I'm number 15, which I think is just here on the right. Look how freaking cute it is. What are these little cars? Oh my god, it's adorable. It's adorable. Hey guys, welcome back. As you would have seen by the title of this video, I am doing a kayak and cruise through Doubtful Sound tomorrow. I drove from Queenstown down here to Manapouri this afternoon, and I'm staying at Manapouri Holiday Park just for the one night. It was only $80 for this little cabin, which I think is a great deal because it's actually so cute. It is just a small little room, but that's all I need just for one night, just a bed to sleep in, so it's perfect for me. I'm going to head out again now to grab some dinner. It's almost 5 o'clock. And then I might try and find somewhere that I can eat said dinner. I saw a few little turn-offs along the drive by the lake, so we'll try and find somewhere that we can enjoy our food and then come back here. Got an early start tomorrow. I have to be at the spot to meet the group by I think 7:15 or 7:30. I have to double check that, and then yeah, we go from there. So I'm gonna have to get up quite early, especially if I want to be filming stuff as well, so I'm gonna try and get an early night.
One thing I really love about the smaller towns in New Zealand is that a lot of them still feel kind of untouched by time. Not outdated, just genuinely local. Places like this fish and chip shop remind me of being a kid in the early 2000s. The mismatched chairs outside, bikes parked out the front, slightly chaotic counters. It all feels really nostalgic in the best way. And even though there's still modern stuff around, a lot of these towns haven't lost their character. Everything feels a bit less polished and a little bit more real.
Let's have a look what's down here. There's no spot to really just sit in the car here. You have to walk on a trail, which I'm not opposed to, but I don't know how far until I get to somewhere. So I'm just gonna skip this and maybe come back, we'll see. But I have started eating my food in the car already anyways. I'm gonna go back on the main road and back down this other turn, which I think went straight down to the water. So let's try that again. Somewhere here is the start of the Kepler track. Is that it? Oh yeah. Oh my god, there's a bridge right there. Okay, hang on, I'm going back. There's a bridge right there, so I just want to quickly see that and then we can go. I think I just saw some people as well who must have just finished the Kepler track, and I just know the feeling when I did my 3-day hike, and the feeling of coming back and seeing people, and you've just been in this whole other, I don't know, this whole other world, like out in the middle of nowhere. It's just such a surreal feeling, even after like 3 days to come back. So I can't imagine something like the PCT or the Tiararoa, which is like months of hiking. I think the Tiararoa is like, a lot of that is you go through towns as well, but the PCT is mostly in the backcountry, so I can only imagine the feeling of coming into civilization after that would be amazing, like in a weird way. This is so cool. Wow, this is so cool. It's going so fast. Do I wish I was starting the Kepler track right now? Kind of. Well, that was cool. I have to come back again to do the Kepler track. This house is epic. Imagine living there. Oh, the lake is right there. This might just be like one road. Oh, it's a dead end. Well, that was great while it lasted. Oh, there's a nature walk there. It honestly goes against my being to not do this nature walk right now, especially because I just happened to stumble across it, and they're the best kind of walks. However, it's 6:30. I have a little bit of like work I need to do for editing, and I just want to make some space on my phone so that I do not run out of storage tomorrow. I do need to have an early night, but it does hurt me to drive away from this, since I just drove away from the Kepler track and now I'm walking away from this. But it's okay. Tomorrow is the adventure. Today is the pre-adventure. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Before I go, I guess I just wanted to share my feelings a little bit. It's my last week in New Zealand for the foreseeable future, and I've been very emotional, especially today, just because this is my last like adventure before I go. It's such a surreal feeling. I've done quite a bit of traveling in New Zealand especially, but never this long, and also never where I've worked and made a life and friendships, and it feels very strange to leave that, and it makes me sad because I adore this country and I really love the life that I have built for myself here. I feel like I held myself back in the beginning, and when I eventually came through the other side, I started to open up to people and I started to settle in, and now I have, and I've built some really close friendships, and there's people that I don't want to leave, but I am. I would like to apply for a visa for a different country, and if I get that, then I will be spending hopefully a couple of years there. And yeah, because of that, it just makes sense for me to leave here, go home, make some money, live with my parents for a little bit, see my family before I run off again, and then apply for this visa and hopefully do that. I feel really awesome doing that, but then, like I said, it just feels strange to leave here. But I'm also really grateful I have been able to come into myself and let myself grow here. And I think I have gotten what I wanted out of this experience, even if it did take me a few months to settle into that. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna cry, so I'm gonna go. But yeah, that's my thoughts, I guess, my feelings on that. Okay. Showered and ready for bed. It's 9:30. I'm going to watch a little bit more of my show. I'm watching the second season of Nobody Wants This, and then I'm gonna head to bed, try and get to sleep. It's still light outside, but I really need to get an early night, so we're gonna try. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. I just woke up. It is 6:20. I'm still half asleep, but I need to wake up because I have to meet them in about 40 minutes. So let's quickly get dressed, pack the car, head over to the bathrooms, and then we will go down and meet the team. Been fun. Like a beautiful day. Could be different there, but we can hope.
After a quick chat about the day's events, my group of 10 boarded the boat along with our 3 guides. I already loved that this was such an intimate group and felt so giddy that my next quest was about to begin.
thermal, long sleeve thermal, so that should be that should go against your skin. If you have your own that you'd rather wear, that's fine. Just check with Wolfie and I before you choose to wear it. Otherwise, this is for getting wet. So that's layer number one. Second layer, we have the wetsuit with long legs. Well, they all have bungee cords in front of each seat, so really the only two items we need on the water is a drink bottle and your phones if you want to take the photos. If you've hidden your tag by accident or your tag rips off, then you can also push a knee through, that'll pop the side. Normally though, once you're upside down, just your weight will normally just pull the whole thing off.
And finally, we made it to Doubtful Sound, loaded the kayaks into the water and off we went. Our group slowly made its way up one side of the sound, embracing the spray from some of the most beautiful waterfalls I've ever seen. Our guide, Wolfie, shared stories and history about the land, and everything around me felt unbelievably majestic. Being in a kayak right on the water was a completely different experience to the cruise I'd done in Milford Sound a few years earlier. This felt so much more intimate and honestly, a lot more intimidating in the best way possible. I felt so small and insignificant out there, but somehow it brought me a deep sense of peace. The natural world surrounding me felt so powerful and pure that I knew I was but a visitor, incredibly lucky to witness even a small part of its perfection. After a couple of hours exploring, we made our way across the sound through slightly rougher waters, over to the boat where we met up with the other half of our group for lunch. We swapped stories about everything we'd seen, warmed up with coffee from the crew, and refueled with our packed lunches before heading back out for the second half of the day. I'd already been completely blown away and couldn't believe we were only halfway through, but I was so excited to get back out there and see more. We continued kayaking deeper into the sound, with mountain upon mountain surrounding us in every direction. The beach forest beside us swarmed with sandflies, but even that could not take away from this amazing experience. After another couple of hours, the rain set in just as our time was coming to an end. We did what they call rafting up and brought all the kayaks together to float relatively still before the third guide, Mitch, brought the boat over to pick us up, the other group already aboard. Even with the weather turning, I wasn't ready to leave. These experiences with nature give me clarity and comfort in a way nothing else does. I cherish that feeling so much as we make our way back to the dock. I mentioned earlier in the video how strange it can feel returning to civilization after a multi-day hike, and this felt kind of similar. I think there's something about coming back to normal life after such a formative experience that makes it almost feel dreamlike. That's one of the reasons I love documenting these quests. A video could never fully recreate the emotion of actually being there, but it gives me something incredibly special to return to. A way to revisit the memories and hold on to a feeling that otherwise fades surprisingly quickly.
Alright, I just got back to the car. I'm feeling pretty tired. I'm going to race down to get some food and then we'll just drive back. It was such an amazing day, as you will have seen. I'm gonna end the vlog here because, you know, there's not much else to see now, but what an incredible experience. Definitely worth the money, and the people that I had in my group were amazing. Wolfie, Blake, Mitch, all really awesome guys. I'm so glad I did this. Yeah, absolutely incredible. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.